Ladies and gentlemen worldwide, it's your man Shadow here on the Spotlight on Hype-Radio.com. Yes, we finally got him in the building. We have Mr. Motherfucking Trey Solid. What's up with you, family?
What's going on? What's
Man, the word is good, bro. I'm more than excited to finally get you here to be a part of the dream that I dreamt about years ago when you was coming to the station and making the walls sweat there, bro. So trust and believe that I so appreciate the fact that you came to help me with my dream. So thank you.
You know, it's mutual with me for sure.
But so let's go back. Let's go back to the station.
Mm-hmm.
Now you had an album come out when you was at the station. What was the name of that album?
Ghetto Fabulous.
Ghetto Fabulous.
Yeah.
That's the one where the billboard was bought, wasn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
First of all, let's go ahead and let's put some noise on that one with this. Hold on, bro, because what I'm about to say here, because for those of you who don't know, as you driving around the city now and you look up and you see billboards with artists, local artists, with their music on the billboard, this is the man who started that. Now, I know you've seen other cats on the billboards, not hating on them. They finally figured out that this shit works. But when you talk about masterminds, this is the man who thought of it first, and he made it use. Not only did he buy a billboard, but he put it in the hood where it was going to be really noticed. So, what was the thought process to finally come up with that idea?
Man, to be real, everybody was, not everybody, but they done did like the posters, and I really was trying to take it back to like that street team era. I really was gonna rap a band. I was gonna do all types of crazy stuff.
See, now you talk about my era.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the era I should have came up in though. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I feel like
the realest era.
In that era.
It's the realest era. All the social media is cool, but it's not a cure for cancer. The best way is actually to hand somebody a flyer, hand somebody a CD. They remember who you are. They remember the product. They got it in their hand.
Right.
That's hands down the best way. But
I feel like I'm one of them people too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not so big social media, but like in person, like I'm that person. You know what I'm saying? I'm really hand to hand with it. So a lot of people know me just from that. Before like the social media really kicked off, I'm being like hand to hand with it. And I think that's what made me do the billboard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, damn, what if I got on the billboard? I forgot who I seen. It was one of the bigger artists that did it. I'm like, if they did it, I know I could do it. So literally, I got on Google and was looking for how to get a billboard. And it was simple, you know what I'm saying? It was really that simple.
So simple.
It was that, and once I did it, hella people was like, man, how you do? I'm like, man, it's really that simple. I never asked nobody how to get on iTunes or nothing. I literally hit Google and figured it out, and it's that easy.
And what's crazy is where Google, if they didn't know, which I think Google knows where Jesus stays.
Right.
But YouTube, I found out the other day, YouTube has an actual university on YouTube. Like, you can get a degree fucking with YouTube.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's crazy. That's big.
But yeah, I done seen the daintiest of females change their entire breaks because they watched the video on YouTube.
Right.
So yeah, social media is, like I said, it's a bonus to it.
Right. No,
but it ain't the cure for cancer.
No, definitely.
But so we had the album.
Yeah.
We had the billboard. I want to say that's where I chimed in on Mr. Trey Solid getting famous.
Yeah.
Was there a before that time?
Yeah, before that,
How long have you actually been in this rap game?
Man, I've been in it. I've really been doing music since like high school, but on the serious level, I want to say from about 2012 till now. So really like an 8-year stretch for real. I think when it really kicked off for me, it wasn't even really a kickoff yet, but I had a song called From the Hood. Okay. And I had one of my partners bring a Lamborghini to the Heights. And I shot that video. I lived in LA. I came back to the Heights. I shot the video.
You talked somebody into bringing a Lambo to the Heights?
For no rent, no nothing. I got a partner with a Lambo.
So you could talk a fish out the ocean.
Oh man, my cousin told me that. He tell anything I say I'm gonna do, I do. You know what I'm saying? But I shot that video and I paid to get that on put on World Star. When I got that on World Star, that was my first 10,000 views. And
Damn, off the
that,
bat.
yeah, that was big, you know, because to be honest, like no cocky stuff, but me and Darion was like some of the first people like getting 10,000 views. You know what I'm saying? So when I got that
Shout out to
10,000
Darion.
views, that did it for me. So that was like a little kickoff. From there, I did Bel Air Sippin' with Trackmatic, and on Bel Air Sippin'.
Shout out to the homie Trackmatic.
Yeah,
It was just his
Trackmatic.
birthday the other day.
Yeah, for sure. That's my dog. You know, we had something going on at that time. We did this song Bel Air Sippin' that sounded like nothing out. So when I did that, you know, I went up to 103.5 like the real way with a CD, with a Bel Air Sippin' shirt, with the whole thing. I came through the gate. You know what I'm saying? Somebody walked out, I walked through. Went in there like I'm Trey Solid, blah blah blah. I got a song, do.
You smooth, snuck in.
Listen, I said, I'm trying to tell you, I went in straight like that. And from there, I built a little relationship. They played it on the radio. That was a song for me.
Okay.
I shot the video to that too, and that got another 10,000 views. But once I did Two's Up, it was a wrap. Two's
Okay.
Up is what blew me up before Ghetto Fabulous.
Okay, so Two's Up.
Yeah.
For those of you who are not here in Sacramento, hold on. For those of you who are not here in Northern California, can you please explain what Two's Up to these people?
Man, Two's Up. Money or the fame better choose up. Feel me? It's that simple.
Now, most people know that they can't just walk through your neighborhood.
What's that?
You better have a reason to be there.
Right.
You better have some family that's been there for years,
Right.
or you dropping off something.
Right.
You in there to deposit a bag and get the fuck out.
Right.
What was it like coming up in that surrounding, trying to make this music go? Because knowing how the music game is,
Yeah.
you had to choose to step away from something
Yeah.
to really get into this music game.
Right.
How hard was it for that decision to be for you?
Man, to be honest, man, I came from a 2-parent household. You know what I'm saying? My dad been in the streets my whole life, and he didn't want that for me. And I didn't want that for me. You know, once I got older and stuff, when you start making your own decisions and stuff, I started realizing, you know, that ain't for me in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really from the streets. You dig? But I'm not like a street. I ain't out here doing all the stuff that they doing, and I don't act like it. Not in the music, not in no way I'm portrayed. So I'm one of them real ones. You know what I'm saying? Like I can do what I want to do because I'm not acting like who I ain't.
Right.
So like for me in the music, it was pretty easy because I really was just rapping my life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When I did the Two's Up record, it's crazy because I'm representing for my neighborhood, but that didn't even sound like a gangbanging song.
You really did.
It really did. So if you don't really know what Two's Up is for, like from all over the place, because we getting love from every parts of the city off of this song. They don't know what that is.
Bruh.
I'm showing love to my neighborhood at the same time making it a little commercial.
When you came to the station and performed Two's Up,
Yeah.
and I had Becky, Cindy, Barbie,
Yeah.
Billy,
Yeah.
Tommy, and Biff
Right.
throwing up Two's Up, and I was like, oh, y'all really don't even know what the fuck
No.
y'all doing.
And I'm like, damn, that's dope. Dope as shit.
It was weird for me to see because
Right.
I know what Two's Up, and I'm
Right,
like,
for sure.
you know, I was like, this. It reminded me, all serious, it reminded me of when we brought the Up and Smoke tour here,
Mhm.
and we had kids in cowboy boots sea walking. I'm like, y'all don't even know what the hell y'all doing. Like, I done seen house parties get shut down because somebody wanted to start doing that. Yellow tape, blankets in the yard because somebody wanted to sea walk in the wrong area,
Right.
let alone be walking in the wrong area.
Right.
And y'all just doing it because it's the thing to do. So when Two's Up came up and you was in the station, like I said, making the walls sweat like you did,
Yeah.
bruh, like for me to sit back and really pay attention on how they were just really rocking with you,
Yeah.
I was so impressed. Like I didn't know how to take you. Like I was like, this dude is way beyond where he's actually supposed to be right now. Like he's big time right now,
Right.
just off of what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, but how was it to feel to look out there and see people that you never grew up with, people that you never seen come through the hood looking like that. How was that to see?
I ain't even gonna lie to you, like, I've been popular my whole life, you know what I'm saying? Like, at high school, I was good in sports, all that. I was being popular, I was selling candy, you know what I'm saying?
All around
once I
hustling.
did the Tools Up, that was different. Like, I became, I'm like out with my mom and dad, man, when they having real fan moments in the malls and everywhere. Like, to this day, like, I can't go into no part of the city where don't nobody know me. And it literally was from this one song that I did in the closet. That was hella fast, like.
Wait a minute.
And we
You
did that
recorded
song
Tools Up in the closet,
I
bro?
did that song in the closet. And it's crazy. I got it mixed and mastered after we did it in the closet.
I mean, that's how it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
A lot of cats don't understand. That's how you kind of work the system. You go ahead and record it.
Because you get it right though. My shit gonna pound with the rest of it. I need mine at the. When I send a song, I play it against Future. I like how Future, how loud that shit is. Like, I want my shit pounding. Like, when you put that on, like, that's gonna pound no matter where we at.
People don't understand. You can record it anywhere because right now, if you have a laptop, you have your own studio.
Yeah.
Get a bathroom, put some coats, get in the closet, get there, put all the coats to your back and everything. But at least spend the money. Go get it mixed and mastered.
You gotta invest in yourself, man.
And a lot of cats don't get that. We were just talking about how a lot of artists don't understand the concept of investing in themselves.
Right.
And it's sad to me because coming from the radio game like I had come from, all I heard was people bitching about how the city don't support them, how the Bay Area plays their artists and New York plays their artists and blah 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 blah.
Right.
You're not them.
Right.
And then, because then after a while I get irritated, and you've seen me at the station, and people around the world kind of know how I get. You get on my nerves after a while. I'm gonna be real blunt with you. Like, okay, so here's the difference. You want to talk about the Bay Area or some other city playing artists in their town. Okay, so we'll go to Atlanta and we'll say this artist is from Atlanta.
Yeah.
If I put him in a room, he gonna pack out the room.
Right.
If I put you in a room, are you gonna be able to bring 10 people?
Let's be realistic. Right.
Because that person did the work before he wanted to be big. You put out a song
and
last week, and now you think everybody gonna start playing? Who the fuck are you?
That's them be the conversation I be having like with the youngsters. You know, that's starting to rap and stuff now. Like man, you don't know how much work we done put in, how much money we done spent on videos, how many free shows we done did, how many tickets we done showed to do shows. Like we done put in that footwork.
So much work.
We in a whole new era of this social media.
So much work.
Everybody feel like they deserve it.
So, how important is that to you to make sure that, because you've really grinded with this.
For sure.
You took your time, and when you stepped out of bounds and made a mistake that way, you like, okay, we're gonna step back 3 steps.
Right.
We're gonna take the same run, but instead of that way, we're gonna go this way.
Right.
So all this is trial and error, trial by fire, basically.
For sure.
When you sit up and you talk to the young cats who's trying to get in this game, do you feel that they understand you, or you feel like they just kind of like blowing you off?
Well, I think for me, I think it's like, well, first I think they come to me as far as like it's a respect thing, because like I'm not the person that's like super big on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got like hella followers. I don't got hella views. But I'm like that guy though. You know what I'm saying? So like, they come to me, they talk to me, but a lot of them might have more views than me. So they might feel like, well, what could you tell me? Type of stuff.
Right.
Like I'm telling you, like you should try this, you should try that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So some of them might take it, and some of them might just be like, man, I'm getting more views than him. I ain't worried about none of that. You know what I'm saying? But views ain't nothing. Keep it a bird. Like,
you can buy views.
You could buy views. We was doing packed venues with 30,000 views. You know what I'm saying? 30,000 views.
That part.
And that's a fact. We got some youngsters that's doing 300,000 stuff. They don't do no shows and stuff though.
We'll never do a show unless they pay.
Look, you gotta beat the pavement.
Now,
you gotta make your face. You gotta really get out. I'm a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a rapper second, but I'm a hustler first.
Now, let's go ahead and bring that up because you talk about you ain't on social media, but saw you in Atlanta and you was taking a lot of social media shots, bro.
Oh, yeah, you know, I'm out there for sure. I'm on the social. Look, what I'm saying is like, I got like 10,000 followers. Now I don't got like, you know what I'm saying, like 100,000. I don't got like hella followers, but that's still a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's still a lot. But that's what I mean. Like, it ain't hella, but it's still something.
Now, I don't know if you knew, but I'm from Georgia. Now, I'm probably the only cat from Georgia who will tell you ain't from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't from Atlanta.
Right.
I couldn't tell you how to get around Atlanta or where something was in Atlanta.
Right.
I'm from this little bitty town under Atlanta, 22 miles under it. I'm from Thomasville.
Okay.
But, what the hell you doing in Atlanta, bro?
Man, you know, I'm trying to buy a house in Atlanta. I feel like that's where I need to be.
Okay, so that right there lets me know that Trey Solid is kind of like on a whole new level of shit. Because a lot of cats don't know that what you pay for out here for a house,
Safe, man.
and you get, we'll say what, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 2 car, little bitty ass yard.
1,100 square feet.
Yeah, and you gonna pay 500.
Yeah.
I saw a 2-story the other day for like $650, almost $7.
Right.
Now you can take the money that you gonna pay for a house here, go back home, get a big ass mansion with acres, to where if you have to drive, if you have to go check your mail, you have to get in the car and drive down the driveway to go check your mail, bruh.
Listen, I've been following the Atlanta realtor out there and everything. I'm looking at all them houses, man. 330,000, 3,200 square feet house, tall ceilings. Come on, man. We talking like low key mansions. Some of them got
Not even
pools.
low key. They
No,
straight mansions.
No cap though.
They straight mansions.
No, that's where I need to be. You know, when I moved back from LA, I always told myself the next time I move, I want to go to Atlanta.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, like, I just feel like the music scene in Atlanta too is fire.
Now, do you do music with artists from Atlanta?
I know one artist from Atlanta. You know, I just came back from Atlanta. That was my first time going out there. And, you know, we went out there and we touched the city. Like,
I see the
I made
pictures,
sure.
bro.
Yeah,
we had a different outfit with every photo.
I came the right way.
You was represented. You put it out there like this Cali. We in this
We came the
motherfucker.
right way. We on the flow seat. Like, we coming the right way. Like, my first time coming out here.
Yeah, you was real tremendous out there, bro. I give it to you.
I appreciate that, man.
Because I was like, this little motherfucker is out here just acting an ass in the air.
And that's how I knew that was the place for me, though. You know, I done been out of town places and be ready to come home. You know what I'm saying? When you be like, oh, I'm ready to come home. Like, I wasn't ready to come home. I wanted to stay. First time ever I went somewhere and I wanted to stay.
Hey, bro.
I didn't want to come back.
You'll get out there and get hooked.
I didn't want to come back, man.
You will get hooked just on the simple fact that nightlife, you don't go to the club at 10, 11 o'clock.
No, you don't.
You get there at 10, 11 o'clock, you be unlocking the door for somebody.
Yeah.
You go to the club in the A or in Georgia, period.
They told us.
You don't leave the house till midnight.
They told us we ready to get in the club 11 o'clock. We fully dressed. We finna leave and all that ooh-ah. You feel me? The little shorties is like, oh, nah, you don't really leave till midnight. Like, you ain't leaving your house till midnight. Like,
At all.
we used to leave when the club finna close in an hour after that.
Oh,
Out here.
off time.
We're in the club staying up 4, 5.
And then as soon as it's over,
It's popping. Strip club, popping in the parking lot.
the parking lot.
They outside out there, man. At the gas station, everything. Like, they was outside.
Now, I'm not from there,
Yeah.
but ain't no nightlife like Atlanta, bro.
Man,
Because when it's all said and done and the sun is up, early in the morning, oh, bro, it's eating time.
Right.
And everything out there tastes like mama made it.
That's what we really did. We ate so much damn food.
Right, and everything dripped in gravy, fried.
It's hell of it, though. Like, it's hell of food on them dishes. We had a French toast that was that big.
Bro, they don't be
We
playing.
need 2 pieces, man. We need 2. We ain't all day. She's like, yeah, y'all not from here.
Mm-mm.
No, you need
Mm-mm.
1. They
Yeah.
brought that thing out, and that thing was so big. We was like, boy, it was hella full. They knew we wasn't from down there.
Oh,
So
bro.
we start ordering stuff.
Make you look at Jimmy's and be like,
What?
what the fuck am I ever eating at Jimmy's for?
We even had a place called Zaxby's. Zaxby's, a fast food. Zaxby's, The chicken was like you was at the crib. This ain't no fast food shit,
Man, it's a whole
That's
new
different.
level out there.
We was up all 4. We think we was up there for 4 days. You know, we was up the whole entire time. Even after being jet lagged, we went straight to the little wilding out shit. Straight off the plane. Went straight there, like, yeah, man.
So, when do you plan on leaving Cali?
And within a year.
So we dead ass serious.
Oh no, this is dead ass serious. I already had it in my mind last year. So now it's time to, once I say something, it's done.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hate to see you leave, but I'm gonna love to see you go because
Yeah.
when I shoot back home,
Good.
because like I said,
Stop
I'm
on
from
through.
Thomasville.
Right,
I'm
stop on
down the
through.
street from Atlanta. Hey, bruh,
Right.
I need
We
the
gonna
gate
try-
code.
By that time, we're gonna try to make something work for sure. So I touch down.
Stop playing with me. I got family out there, bruh. Plus, like I said, I'm promoting out there. So my
Yeah.
homegirl out there running my Dirty South Shadow Promotions.
Yeah.
Oh, she out there killing the game for me.
Out there, paint the city, man. I don't know who I am.
So,
Got to.
so now that we come back to the West Coast, we back in the hometown.
Yeah.
You lightweight, a motherfucking superstar here.
Yeah.
Have you been down Southern Cal? What's LA like for you?
Yeah, I've been down to LA and all that stuff too. I've been to LA though. I don't say maybe in a couple years, but I done been down there. I done performed down there. Really, I had went down there because some years ago, the game reached out to me in the DM, so we ended up going down to LA and I went down there on a fluke because I see he was doing the CD signing, and I just went in there and I paid for the CDs. I sat in line. And I kept sticking my head out the line, like, you know what I'm saying? Me and him made eye contact. He shut the whole CD signing down, pulled me to the front. We had like a 10-minute conversation.
Okay. So nobody know about the little game shit, bro. That's
Yeah.
brand new you threw
Yeah,
up.
no,
So
that's a fact.
so what was the DM conversation?
Really, the
Should you
DM?
be Black Wall Street now?
Man, you know what's crazy? Nothing happened from the situation, but he hit me and was just like, who you signed to? You know what I'm saying? And that was literally what it was. He hit me about who you signed to. And I told him, like, nobody, I'm independent. And he didn't respond back. So I had all my followers go DM him. You know what I'm saying? Go DM again. He just got at me, let him know who I am, let him know I'm the truth for sure. And he hit me from there. And he'll just be, I'll keep sending him stuff. And he's always responding back to me. So when I went down to LA, I finally got to meet him in person, which was crazy because he really recognized me off straight eye contact. So that was totally different. I'm with my partners. I think I'm with Darion, matter of fact, and we in there crazy. We in there like, damn, he done stopped the whole CD signing. I got CDs on me. And I come straight out in the game. First thing he said was like, man, hey, this Trey Solid, this nigga hard. And he a hustler, he can sell you anything.
Stop
This is
playing.
what he said, he can sell you anything. I said, bet, pull my CDs out. I gave him to his whole crew. Oh, y'all can see whatever y'all need, anything. Anything.
See, that's you can't do that on social media. Now social
No,
media
you
help
can't.
kick that off,
Social media definitely helped kick that off.
but ain't nothing like that hand-to-hand combat.
Man, facts. I'm definitely like a hand-to-hand person. I'm a in-person type. I'm a on the phone, I'm not a text man. I'm like a, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I need you to feel my energy. I need you to
Right.
feel my aura.
Do you know how many arguments I've been in because of
Cause
text messages?
Yeah. I gotta call you though, cause maybe you getting stuff misconstrued.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm
because
saying? Maybe you need to hear my tone of voice so you
I
can
didn't
understand.
mean it that way.
Yeah.
I sent it, but I meant to deliver it a different way. Well, this is how I read it. You know,
Right.
that's why I told your ass stop texting me.
I promise you, man. I ain't got into it. We not texting no more. I
Right.
need you to feel me.
Yes, I need you to hear
Especially if I ain't never met you. You know, when
Off
we
the
doing
rip.
business, t-shirt people, all that.
off the rip,
Man,
man.
listen, bro.
Stop playing with me because I need my product now.
That's
and
it.
You reading shit, hearing it
You
wrong
read it
way.
the wrong way.
Now I got to call you.
Just call me real quick, bro. We get it squashed in 2 seconds.
Bro, I've actually been texting. I keep fucking up the word texting.
Right.
I've been texting people and get frustrated and call,
Yeah.
and they'll go to voicemail, and then they'll text me right back. Okay, right then and there, our business is done.
Right.
Because you ain't handling yours.
That's simple,
Because
bro.
my phone rings, that's money.
Right.
I'm what?
Simple.
My phone ring at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. First of all, I'm probably up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning
Right.
anyways.
Right.
But if I happen to have dozed off for a nap, I'm waking up for that.
For sure. I gotta understand.
That's
man.
just what it is. Okay, so we had our first taste of fame off our first album at our Billboard. We'd been to LA. We done shook hands with the Gang. Black Wall Street should have already signed you. Maybe now, if he's paying attention, Gang, get at him because you need some resurrection, bro. I know you down there running LA, but here's a resurrection for Black Wall Street. You need to come on, get smart with it. So here we are now. How many projects deep are we?
Let me count. Dreams to Reality, Black America, From the Hood to Hollywood, Black America 2, Streets on Fire, Ghetto Fabulous, Out to Trump, Applying Pressure, Streets on Fire 2. What's this new one? Big Solid. Like TNN.
Now from 2012, 13,
Yeah, around that time.
we dub right now. You 10 projects in,
Yeah,
you stay your ass in the studio.
yeah, 10 projects in.
Now if I know you
30
like I
videos.
think I might know you,
Yeah.
all the music you put out, probably don't even touch the music you still have somewhere on some hard drive somewhere.
Now, you know what's crazy? I don't record hella music. Though.
How you have 10 albums,
Yeah.
but you don't record hella music?
Man, when I go in that mode, I create the project. Like, I gotta be inspired or something to do music. Like, cause
What?
all my music is like reality. So it's like I gotta live a little bit, go through some stuff so I can rap about it. It's kind of hard for me to go in there and just try to make up a song or something. Like, even when it's a simple ass material song, like Balenciaga Runners, like, I just bought those. So when I bought those, they was literally on my mental right there, and it was just like, first song I did, I'm talking about these Balenciaga Runners. Like, I just bought these literally the day before.
So when people really listen to your music, they need to really listen to your music to see exactly who you are.
Most definitely, because whatever I'm rapping about in that time, whatever prior to that, that's what I was actually going through, or whatever it is. Like, that's the only thing that's inspiring me to do music.
Okay.
Because like I like music, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, like I like to rap and everything, but I think I'm an executive. I think I'm bigger than the artist. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm like the businessman of it. I think the music is just gonna kick the door down for me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I just want to use that to get into the door.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and make that a question. So, when this music thing
Yeah.
builds up to the level that it should, or it will build you up to, we're going to put it in the universe. When it
Facts.
builds you up to where it needs, where it's going to build you up, what is it that Trey Songz wants to do after the music?
After the music, you know, I really want to run a label. I want to be able to give other people a chance. You know what I'm saying? I want to run like that independent empire, like the Master P's, and then getting them unheard of deals, and you know what I'm saying, like them 80-20 deals and stuff like that nobody get.
Good luck.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to run something like that. You know what I mean?
Okay,
different business endeavors.
So, label.
Yeah.
You got to find talent.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Do you already have talent in mind?
Yeah, I got talent in mind. I got some people that's under my PMG stuff right now. Well, I ain't gonna say they my artists because they not, but like, I believe in them for sure, like wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they just don't got like that hustle that I had.
Right.
You know, and it's not everybody don't have that hustle.
No.
You know, some people that's artists. You know
Some
what I'm
people
saying?
don't. Some people don't understand it.
Right, so some people is artists, and I feel like for them type of people, that's where I come through and help. Cause this my strong field.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let the
Now, I
artist
might
be the
not be the
artist.
best. I might not be the best rapper or none of that, but like you talking about hustling and getting it done, I'm that person now. I'm gonna make you want to listen to
Yeah,
this.
but
I'm gonna
that's-
make you like this.
That's more important than just being an artist.
Oh, that's a fact. I'm gonna make you like me. Like for me, it's like branding. Everything about me has been branded from the gate. Like you gonna like me before you like the music. It's gonna make you end up liking the music. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna end up liking it.
Okay, so we done kicked down the door.
Mm-hmm.
We got our label. We PMB. What does PMB stand for?
PMG is stand for
PMG,
Poverty
excuse me.
Made Greatness Records.
Poverty made.
Greatness.
Now,
Greatness.
who came up with that?
Me and my partner Ozzy.
Shout out to Ozzy because
Yeah.
that's genius.
Yeah, at first it was a presidential music group, and once we got like a little further, it was just like, well, really, that doesn't.
That
I don't really speak.
describe
Yeah,
you.
it don't describe us. You know what I'm saying? And I don't come like as far as like my household, like in my house, I don't come from poverty, but the environment that we all come from, who I'm speaking for, yeah, this is poverty that I'm talking to. I'm talking from that area because
Right.
regardless of how I lived in my household, this is where we lived. I done lived in the hood the whole entire time. All my partners, you know what I'm saying? They might be single parent households and all that. Like I come from everybody living like that.
Mhm.
So the poverty made greatness was just perfect. Came together perfect. We got the logo made by Haji.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It just looked like an abandoned house, a broken house. So like yeah, that's how we ended up coming with that maybe a few years back.
So I'm gonna ask this question and make me sick to my stomach. But so when Haji came up with this logo for the clothing, the hats and everything,
Yeah.
who is the sick mastermind behind that big ass pendant on your chest?
Yeah, me. Period. Told Haji what I wanted, but I told him I don't want. You know, they got an emoji like this. You know what I'm saying? They got an emoji in your text message that look like this. And I said, I need a whole custom though. So can't nobody do
Ever.
this. Do this. He drew that bitch. Like he drew that thing. He created it perfectly. I done put it on hats. I got it on my hat. I done put it on shirts, hoodies.
Which,
I
by the
did
way, I
all
didn't
that.
get any of that today, but we gonna
I
get.
think I got something in the car though.
Yeah,
I got something in the
No,
car.
I gotta
You know what I'm saying? You a
gotta
big
throw it.
dude. Shout out, you a big dude.
I'm slimming down.
Yeah, what's that,
You know-
like a 2X?
Yeah, I'm 2X.
I got a 2X for you in the
You know,
car, man.
coronavirus put a little bit more weight on me, bro.
Yeah.
They fucked up everything. I was going to the gym on a regular basis, slimming down,
Me too. I'm
moving
sitting
iron.
down right now, man. I was 240, man. I'm 215, man.
I was 325,
Big dog.
went down to 294. Corona hit. I'm back to 312. Today, 312.
Been in that house eating.
Man, I opened the refrigerator, the door of the refrigerator is like, what now?
Right.
I'm like, fuck you, just move. But you know, it is what it is. So
Definitely, but I definitely went to Johnny Dang for my pennant, though. You know what I'm saying? I went the right way, and I flew down there and picked it up myself.
what? You went and saw the man himself?
Listen, man. He treated me like I was
I heard
You know what
Johnny
I'm saying?
Dang like one of the coolest
the
cats.
coolest. I'm texting him personally. I'm on FaceTime with him personally. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my way down there to come pick my chain. I'm gonna bring the rest of it in cash. Cool. Let me know when your flight's there. Cool. I pulls up. He pulls up. Man, best experience ever. I had to fly down there for that, especially for my first chain. This is my first real piece of jewelry. Like, I had to do it the right way.
You did, bro. You did,
appreciate
because I forgot what video it was I saw. The first time I saw the chain, you
BS
was in
Stone.
the house with
BS Stone.
with no shirt on. I was like,
BS
yeah,
Stone.
he-
That inspired it right there. Like, I'm telling you.
killing it with that damn
Yeah.
shit.
I had already had the chain. I just didn't have it in possession. I wrote a song about it. As soon as I touch back down, as soon as I come home with it, I'm posting the song with it. As soon as I got here, I shot a video with it. I think the next day. Dropped it in a few
You
days.
deserve to.
Oh man, I had to get right, man.
Well, you know, shout out to Johnny Dang. The boy's a wizard at that jewelry shit. But we going a little bit further.
Yeah.
So now, present day and age, we just got what I like to call put on restriction.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go outside and play.
Yeah.
You can't go to the studio. You can't. Well,
Right.
you weren't supposed to go to the studio.
Me and that bitch.
You
We
can't,
in that bit,
you
man.
Can't, you can't go shop.
Definitely couldn't do no shopping. I ain't done no shopping.
You technically wasn't supposed to go get a haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I done stuck into.
I done paid $100. I done paid $100. I ain't gonna lie, I had to. I paid a whole $100.
I love my barber to death.
I was sick when I did it.
I love my barber to death. And I'm gonna put it out there. Young Mike,
Mm-hmm.
you ever open your motherfucking mouth, tell me $100 for a haircut? Bruh,
I
the
needed it, shout
the
out, I was
friendship
shooting a
is
video.
over.
Man, that's how I feel. I ain't gonna
Bruh, the friendship is over. I damn near feel like we need to fight.
That's how I felt. I was hella mad.
How does a barber even... Nigga, I am not Kevin Hart. Nigga, what?
Bro. Man, I ain't got my haircut since that haircut.
Oh, bruh.
And I didn't even shoot the video. You know how mad I was? I ain't even...
Wait.
I
You
only
didn't
got
even
it
shoot
cut
the
for a
video?
Yeah.
Okay, I need the whole story. How is it you pay $100 for a haircut for a video and you don't even shoot the damn video?
I ain't even shoot the video. You know, it's crying. I ain't shoot the video because I didn't have... I was shooting 4 a.m. in Atlanta, and I ain't had everything I needed for the video. So we ended up not shooting. I ended up having a fresh haircut in this nigga Therion video. I wasn't even on the song and had a fresh haircut. And I shot a video with him called Pain, and it didn't have no haircut. I got on a ski mask, and my hair and beard almost connected back there. I ain't have no haircut in that video, but I got a haircut in his video. Sick.
That is a
I definitely
crime
got.
against humanity.
I think I got another haircut, but I didn't pay $100 for it.
Bruh, I done got a couple here and there.
Yeah, I know hundreds.
But
Man.
$100? You know, I ain't got it like Trey Songz. I wasn't able to go see Mr. Dang and get the little chain. Yeah.
I ain't had that either. I shouldn't even did it.
$100 for a haircut.
$100
We
$100.
fighting. We fighting. I swear to God, we fight for
That's how I
$100.
felt. I was hella mad, bro.
Okay,
I had to. I couldn't let another barber get on my head.
so wait a minute.
Yeah, this my barber. Yeah, man. Key Money. Ooh, and the phone died. Key Money. Charged me $100. Facts.
Key Money, you a cold piece of work,
Cold piece of work. He don't charge me $100 no more though.
Yeah, I guess the fuck not. He got you once.
He ain't gonna get me twice.
He got you once. Ain't nobody ever go in and say they done work Trey Songz for $100. Fuck. I don't think I want to get that big, Trey. I swear to God.
That big either. Not
I
$100
swear to God.
cut. That ain't it.
Okay, so your pops. Your pops cooler than a motherfucking Alabama fan, bro. Like I just sat up in the shop and talked with him. Like I was talking to him before I figured out who he was.
Yeah.
How? What role did pops play in this music game with you? Better question. Hold on. How you talk about your music is a mirror image of who you are.
Right.
I've heard some of your songs.
Right.
He put a lot of impression on you.
Yeah.
How did you take what he was giving you as game and apply it to yourself to put into your music?
Man, you know, now my pop's a gangster, you feel me? The real way. And my mom, the total opposite. I got the streets and then I got the legal side.
Bro, that's
You know
the
what
way.
I'm saying? That's a problem. I'm that. I'm
That's
the
how it
perfect
happens
blend of it.
anyways. The legal
Right.
side loves
Well,
the streets.
So I got that mix. So I got both hustles. You know what I'm saying? Like I learned how to hustle from my dad because he hustled. But then I'm taking it and putting it in the legal way early. You know what I'm saying? So like from that, I took that with the music. I treated the music like a hustle.
You corporate thugging.
Man, listen, man. I was selling T-shirts. Man, I done missed the whole thing. I had T-shirts popping before my music was popping. I was putting the CD in with the T-shirt. You feel me? I'm talking about I was selling 100 T-shirts in 2 days.
Stop it.
I was paying my bills on. I didn't have no job. I was paying my bills
On
on
T-shirts.
The hustle sleepers for being there T-shirt. I was doing them T-shirts in 2013. I'm still selling them shirts to this day. I just sold 100 of them last week.
Again, artists, if you can call yourself artists, take a lesson. Because this man is really giving you the blueprint to really how to be on your shit.
That's a fact.
Because if I hear of an artist today that's out selling T-shirts,
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Right.
If I hear of an artist today outside, I'm shocked.
And I'm pulling me by myself to drop these T-shirts off to you personally.
Now, that's a question. Because everybody wants to get at me, like, Shadow, you can't have that person on. Shadow, you can't have this person on. Shadow, you know this, and Shadow, you know that. First of all, you need to read my resume. I done twisted a lot of cats up in this city
Right.
and I didn't did it from coast to coast,
Right.
up and down. So, I gives a fuck about your politics.
Right.
How does politics affect you in this music game?
Man, politics is so bad, bro. You know, like around that time we was performing with you at the station, you know, when they got different promoters and you lining up different artists from different neighborhoods and you don't know what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
then that's when the shit go bad. When we tear your club up.
Man, 800 rounds,
Yeah,
5 blocks long,
yeah.
nigga. My cousin called me from Texas
Yeah.
and was like, cousin, why am I seeing your name on a sign? And they say it's a crime scene. I was like, what are you talking about? He said, I'm at home right now watching you on the news. Go outside, take your name off that fucking sign.
Right.
I ran outside, there's a TV camera. I'm up there with a stick, snatching my name off the damn billboard of the station.
Right.
I'm in Texas. What? Because of some politics?
Politics, man. Politics is serious too for the, you know, let me say, for like the non-street people, it's so stupid. You know what I'm saying? For the street people, it can all be respected if it's dealt with the right way. So when you got promoters that's gang goofy,
And there's so many of them.
and so many of them, you don't know nothing. You booking artists, maybe taking up $150 or something, but you don't know what side of town they from. And sorry to say, but politics is real. So you can't put them people in the same building because sometimes it might not even be the artist, but it's the people that's with them.
It's definitely usually the people that's with it because
Right.
usually the artist is willing to step out of that to get this crowd, to get this money.
Right.
But when he bring his cats to
Yep,
make
that's
sure
how
that
it
he's
is.
safe,
Yeah.
they're not on the same wavelength as that dude who's holding the microphone on the stage.
Yeah, because we on that street shit. We don't
They
care about
really
this
on
music.
some street shit.
Yeah. But the
And-
politics definitely, man, it affect me for real though because, like I said, like I go wherever I want to go. I got people from every neighborhood in Sacramento for real, for real.
Okay.
But I'm from where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't do music with certain people for some reason. Some people can't mess with you the way they want to mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Like it be love, it be respect. You know what I'm saying? Early on, we was having like issues as far as like we fighting is we, you know what I'm saying? Like real bad stuff is happening over the music, and yeah, like I still have the problems now. Like the police mess with me. You know what I'm saying? Like gang tags is all over me. Like
Now that's something because I actually heard that you was booked for a venue someplace,
Mhm.
and the cops came and shut down the venue because you was on it.
yeah, for sure. Waka Flocka, we talking Ace of Spades. We talking 1,000 people. They go and tell them that. We talking Waka Flocka though. Okay, you know what type of show
At
it's
the
gonna
time,
be.
at the time, yeah.
Okay. Now you telling the people that if you want Trey Solid in the building, you need to hire more off-duty cops and undercover cops because he's a menace to society. This is the exact word. A menace to society, somebody that's doing backpack giveaways, somebody that's giving away Halloween costumes, that's buying fireworks for the kids. This is some of the stuff y'all ain't never came to. Y'all done pulled up to all my video shoots, but you ain't never came back to the stuff that's coming out of my pocket. We talking 200 backpacks full of supplies and stuff. Y'all don't talk about nothing, but I'm a menace to society. I'm 26 years old. I ain't never been in jail. I ain't got no criminal record.
But you the menace to
But I'm a
society.
menace to society. And that's big. Oh no, I had to send somebody down there to go speak for me to go get that ban off of me, which took like a year. I wasn't able to perform in there for like a year. They wouldn't even let me come inside the building.
Damn.
Yeah, so that was. I'm having them problems right now though. Like gang tasks is all over me for I don't even know what.
So how did they let you know that they was, or how you figure it out, or
How they over me right now?
yeah,
I got pulled over in my driveway.
how you get pulled over in a driveway, bruh? Your driveway at
I
that.
was on my way to the house. I seen them coming. I'm pulling into the house. They pulling me over in the house, but it was real aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like turn the fucking car off, put the keys on the dash.
Oh, they were
You know, it's one
coming
of
tough
those.
guys.
Yeah, and it was crazy was they was two females. They was being real aggressive. So I got a letter in the mail. Letter in the mail saying that you you in the process of being validated as a gang member. You know, I ain't never even heard of. I got people that's members, and I ain't never even heard of them getting no letters like that. You know
they real official with you.
Well, I got a real letter. Like I gotta take it to the legal way. Like, I'm about to write y'all a letter. You know, I gotta appeal this. Like, no, I ain't no gang member for sure. I'm from where I'm from, most definitely. But I ain't no gang member.
I don't even know what to say to that.
If my phone wasn't dead, I'll read you the letter. I'm talking a real letter to my address. I get pulled over 3 times a week, Shadow.
So you better not ever be late someplace having to rush.
Come on. I got to though. I'm probably gonna get pulled up. I got 5% 10 on my shit. You think they gave me a ticket for that? I ain't never had a ticket for that. They pull me over and tell me that's the reason why. And I don't never get a fixed ticket or nothing. I get pulled over any car I'm in. If they make eye contact with me, we gonna get pulled over.
Trey, I hope your car is cool, bro. Cause
I'm trying to get out of here.
I don't know if you can get in the car with me, Trey. Like, I don't got time to get pulled over. I ain't got the time. I ain't got the time. You gotta sit in the back seat with a hoodie on, bro.
All I said, you better not be on probation today.
No.
They searching this motherfucker. They gonna search this if somebody else in the car with me like that. They gonna search this one. That's really what they want to do.
They trying to catch you with something.
Man, can we search your car? We just want to keep you an honest citizen. That ain't your job. That's my mama's job.
Off the rip.
You feel me? No, you can't search my car for what? I got a clean record. My shit coming back immediately. It shouldn't even take you long once I give you my ID.
Sacramento, leave this man alone. He ain't doing nothing but trying to get a come up, take care of his family, get the hell up out of Sac, go to Atlanta, let me use the room while he in the mansion so we can go kick it. Like, y'all get off this man's back. So let's go ahead and get some of your music now. You sent me a motherfucking JCPenney catalog worth of shit. Like, I got the internet on lock for Trey Solid right now. So give me one song out of this catalog of greatness you sent me.
Well, since we talking about Atlanta, man, just go ahead and play that 4 a.m. in Atlanta off my new project, Big Solid.
You know, you kind of read my mind because I played that a little earlier, bro, and I was kind of like, oh, Trey Solid's really doing it with this one. Let me see if I can find it. Like I said,
up the top. Keep going.
When I tell y'all he sent me a catalog, I ain't lying.
Keep going.
God damn, there he is.
Yeah, we'll play that.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all. I'm gonna let Mr. Solid go ahead and introduce this song, and we're gonna go ahead and play it for y'all real quick. Go ahead, Brett.
Man, what's the deal? It's Trey Solid, Mr. Legal Trapping. It's my new song, 4 a.m. in Atlanta, off my Big Solid project. You dig the dumb way.
It was 4 a.m. in Atlanta, niggas. Hey, look. I'm in the 3-story Airbnb. On our way to Fitzpatrick, and I brought some G's. At the State Farm Arena, and you know we on the floor seats. Plus we shining, got them staring like they know me. Bad bitches everywhere. I'm finna knock some. If a nigga flash my chain, I'ma drop some. I don't do no window shopping, I'ma cop some. We just buying new shit, never swap notes. Slid through Riverdale, I had to fill the trenches. We ain't out here lollygagging, we just doing business. I know niggas down the road with a life sentence. Look, we living by a code, roll like witness. Tryna stuff 20 G's in these purple jeans. Got a 9 to 5, it won't work for me. I want too much in life, fuck a salary. I'm eating 7 with the rice, lobster and wings. This that bomb talk, baby, I ain't rose. You wanna have my baby, I'm like, no way. I'ma put this rubber on and do the take-K. In the Hellcat, we gon' get away. That's right, off-white. Hit my phone, we got all types. I got a bald head bitch who live in Buckhead. She got her master's in Greek, but got dumb head. Looking like I'm from Detroit with these buffs on. If you ain't getting paid, then get the fuck on. Versace shoes with the G-Star denim. Something ain't right, I can see fraud in them. You ever seen 30,000 all 20s? Niggas envious, so I gotta keep a semi. Limousine tip when I ride through the city. I got it out the mud for the streets fucking with me. I ain't gotta act it on, it's the real me. Just know I stood up tall if they kill me. Dollars on me, yeah, they super chilly. Laughing to the bank like I'm silly. Yeah, sky is the limit, better get up. I don't want you around if you gon' switch up. Broke nigga
Okay. So that was 4 a.m. in Atlanta, y'all. First to play it, You Have Been world premiered here. And by the way, so y'all know, this is being brought to you by Bulletproof Energy Drink, new sponsor here at hype-radio.com. Y'all see it, support it. Cat from the hood, I won't even say the hood, young brother, not even young brother, a brother really showing support with vets, giving money off these sales. So y'all go ahead and support with real shit. Bruh, 4 a.m. in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Tell me the reason behind 4 a.m. in Atlanta, bruh. I mean, I know.
Yeah.
But let the people know.
Literally. I told you I made reality music. It came from that. We had a 3-story Airbnb. It was 4 a.m. out there. So that's literally how the song came up. I just started writing about all the stuff we was doing while we was out there in them 4 days. Yeah, I came back and knocked that EP out in like 2-3 sessions.
Oh, you was dead ass serious.
I was dead ass serious. Came back and got it right.
Okay. So, let's go back a little bit. We talk about something with 5% tint on it.
Yeah.
As famous as you are, I do believe the Jeep is on you, bruh.
Yeah.
Tell me why the Jeep was so important for you to get.
And you know what's crazy? We're gonna take it back to the Ghetto Fabulous. I got a song in there called Reckless. I needed a Jeep, no dogs, hoes, no clubs. Stop back and bougie, man, you know how it go. I need Skrill, fuck how you feel. Man, I need a Jeep, no dogs. I needed one.
Now, I'm into the long cars, the big SUVs,
Yeah.
but I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I saw that red ass Jeep,
Yeah, I had
that
to.
Jeep is clean as fuck.
I appreciate it.
I've been wanting one of them Jeeps for the longest time. I even got in one before I even bought the Impala I got.
Yeah.
I got in one. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting one of these. I'm finna hurt Trey's feelings.
They so
I
small.
can't fit in the motherfucker.
No, it's hella small. That's
It's
why I was gonna
tiny
tell you.
as
I'm like, I know
fuck.
you ain't get in there.
It's like a Hot Wheel, bruh.
Facts. You can't do nothing in that thing.
Nathan.
We talking Nathan.
Like,
Listen, man, you can't.
it
do
look
nothing.
cute.
Yeah, it's nice. Right.
Cute.
It's
But
for sure.
I
That
can't,
thing's small.
I can't get shoes in that motherfucker. I got Timberland boxes bigger than your Jeep, bud.
Man,
What
listen.
kind of Jeep is it?
A Wrangler.
Oh, okay.
But it's clean.
No, I'll take everything come off of it.
It's a.
Everything came. I done took the door. I'll take everything off of that thing.
I seen it in the video.
Yeah. Before it was red, I had everything off of it.
Yeah, I seen it in the video.
My
When
two-set
you
remix.
when you got it, when you made it naked, I saw the little
Yeah.
video. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, it
And that's what really made me want to go get them. Like, yeah.
I had just put it. I had it for a minute, but I had it stopped. I had it stopped for a minute. Then I went and put the rims on it, and then
Oh, you
a
flipped
couple
the
weeks
shit
after
out.
that, I turned it red. After I put the wheels
Flip
on.
this, bro. When I traded, I wanted one.
Yeah.
I really, really wanted one.
Let me tell you some real shit.
I'm listening.
I told you my dad a real one. You feel my dad had.
Tremendous, real. Like I said, I done had conversations with Dad. Like,
Yeah.
your dad took over the shop,
Right.
talking because everybody was just paying attention because he
Right.
might have said something.
Right.
You pay attention when Pop speak.
Yeah. And see, when I did my Jeep, I ain't asked him for nothing. I didn't tell him what should I do, how should I do it, whatever. I just did it, and I was waiting for his approval. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just once I did it how I did it, he seen it and was like, "Damn, you did that. You feel me? That right there did it for me." I
That was
like,
it.
"Shit." I didn't want none of his help. I didn't want to ask. How should I do it? What's good, Cully? All right, let me do it. Hopefully, I don't do no corny ass shit. When I came through the gangster way, you hear me? And he liked it. I was like, yes, sir.
Pop raised the real one.
Man, I did it all. Picked the rim. I did all of it. And that was hard. I was like, man, I got to do this myself. Let me see if he approved. Like, I put the mud tires. Now, I wasn't going to put 8s on that bitch on rubber bands. You feel me?
No.
And I put the mud tires and stuff on that.
Yes.
That was a whole different vibe.
Yes.
Because that's what I was going to do. Because he had like a, when the Dodge Ram, the first, the
He
new
had,
one
he
came
had,
out,
he had
it
that
on
clean
8s.
ass ram. When
He had it on
when
8s.
he pulled up to the shop and I was
Yeah.
in the window like, oh
That
my
thing was
god.
so chunky. When I went and got that Jeep, and I'm like, damn, bro, like how I'm gonna do it, like which wheels I'm gonna put on. And I'm like, I don't want no small ass rims, but I put the 24-inch rims in the mud tire. You ain't gonna see that. You might see them big mud tires with 20-inch rims.
Trey,
You don't see it with the 24-inch rim in there.
you did that motherfucking Jeep so cold, bro. It made me want to go get one.
Man,
And I don't follow nobody, bro.
motherfucker hard.
That motherfucker motherfuckers. You
fun.
clean them
I
motherfuckers.
swear to God, it's fun.
But you gotta be your size.
Yeah.
You can't come my size.
6'4",
I don't even think I can sit on the passenger seat of that, bro.
You could. You ain't fitting in there.
If I'm in it, I'm in the back by my goddamn self.
Can't do nothing in that Jeep, man.
And
I took the Jeep to the drive-ins. B, you can't.
Nothing.
Jeep
No
to-
action.
Come on, man. If you do, boy, it's
really,
real.
You really saw the
Boy,
movie.
I'm in that
Right.
bitch sweating. boy.
You really saw the movie that
I'm
night.
in there sweating bullets on the roof.
Clean
Yeah.
up.
What?
Clean
For
up.
sure.
Oh yeah, you
Take
look
the,
good,
you, got to
boy.
take the, you gotta take the whole top off. You'll be alright if the top off. Man. It's fun, though. That's
No,
it.
bro, I was raised a different way. The drive-ins is a whole different
Yeah,
drive-ins.
right. Come on, man.
I don't know how many movies I've seen in the drive-in movie theater.
None.
I ain't never watched it. Oh, you have to rewatch that when it come out.
Gotta get the DVD. I'm just saying. Okay, so we got this billboard. We got this clean ass Jeep that we can't do nothing in. Pops is the OG of real OGs. Mom is the scholar of scholars. Trey Solid is a genius when it comes to this music stuff because even though it's new to you, you really putting a professional touch on it. What's next for Mr. Trey Solid?
Me, it's just like all about the level of, you know what I'm saying, as far as, like I've been like that from the gate, like, you know, before you had any views and on nothing, I wanted my videos to look like what I was watching. So I put that bag in. We're gonna pay for the $500 videos before. That was heard of. We paying the 500s instead of the 150s and 200s or
Right.
whatever. So like for me, it's all about the presentation. Like my label, I'm pushing my other artists on the label too. Brizzy, me from Chicago, Ozzy Williams Jr., pushing him too. You know what I mean? This the whole label. So that's really what's coming next. You're gonna see a whole compilation from my team. You're gonna see more projects and stuff from me, more videos, more than ever. Yeah, once this Corona kick off, man, you're gonna see me performing in every city you can think of. We're gonna hit these streets and make it be known. And one thing is, I'm not a scary nigga, and that don't mean on no street stuff. But I ain't a scary nigga. I ain't scared to go get it. I ain't scared of hearing a no. I ain't worried about rejection. Yeah, so we gonna go ahead and make sure my face is known. My face probably be known before the music.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that with me either.
Because obviously the face work because Game want to stop a whole goddamn CD signing because he saw your face.
And I ain't gonna lie, I never fanned out. I still didn't fan out, but I was shaking though.
Bruh, when I first met the Game, because I'm part of the Get Paid family with Juice.
Yeah.
So Juice had did a song with Game years before anybody knew who the fuck the Game was.
Right.
But when the Game popped off big and was rocking with 50 real tough, he came through 103.5 The Bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, him and Yuckmouth was funking real tough.
Yeah.
Now, the homie Jasim was an air talent on 103.5 The Bomb. He went by Ja Holla.
Mm-hmm.
Now, anybody who knew the inside of The Bomb, you knew that our owner of the station didn't play no games. Like, you couldn't have too many people come in. You couldn't leave no trash anywhere. If you had if you was sniffling like that, bruh, she would give you literally no bullshit a small bottle of vitamin C. She would pull out a Clorox thing of wipes, tell you wipe everything you touched, and get the hell out of her building until you get better. Dead ass serious. Game came up in there with like 20 dudes. Game was the smallest motherfucker in the group, and Game about my height. Right now he about my size now. Game putting in his work. And you know, Game was first B-Dog to really put it on LA like that. Like he was like crazy. Like niggas was like, this nigga for real? And he was for real. So he shows up with all these dudes, and Ja Holla love him to death. Ja Holla ain't as big as a fourth grader. Love him to death.
Scared shit.
No, he is that Chihuahua that will bite at a Rottweiler's leg. I swear for God. Boy got heart tremendous. Now, if you locked him up in the room with game and you placed bets, lay you to death, job, but I would have bet on the game.
Right.
John was like, "Hey, bruh, check this out, man. You can't have all these niggas in this room. We doing an interview. This is professional.
Right.
So you can have." And John's doing this. John's like, "So you can have that nigga with the camera, and you can choose one more, but the rest of you niggas got to get out." John, the smallest thing in the motherfucking room, heart of a lion. All of a sudden, I get a boop. Shadow, please come to the studio. Shadow to the studio. I'm like, I'm working. What I gotta go to the studio for? I get there. It's 10 dudes in the hallway, my size,
Right.
and bigger.
Right.
I'm like, what's up, fellas? Hey, man, you better get this little motherfucker up out of here. Like, what is y'all?
Right.
What little motherfucker you talking about? The air talent. He about to be the first nigga to get beat up on live radio by the game.
Damn.
Now, at the time, I was doing bodyguard work and
Right.
security and nightclubs, the whole shit. So I wasn't, we'll say, naked.
Right.
Like I had some shit that was going to really speak and speak loudly.
Right.
So I walk into the room, Game standing up. He letting the whole little studio know where he from, who he is, and what he gonna do to Lil Ja Holla. Ja looking at me, Shadow, get this nigga straight.
I handled it.
Now, when he did that, the other 10 niggas that came with the game
Right.
looked up at me and was like, "Oh, so you gonna handle this, bruh?"
Right.
Gang, can I speak to you outside, bruh? He's like, "Yeah, man, let's go ahead and speak outside, homie." And we walk outside, he said, "Cause this little nigga finna be the first nigga get beat up by the game on live radio." I'm like, "All right, okay, bro, I get it." So we step into the program director's office and I close the door and I lock the door. Now it's me and Game.
Right.
I said, "Game, look, bruh, I understand what you're going through. You felt disrespect. I get it. I am going to take care of my air talent.
Right.
But if you think I'm finna let you go up there and beat up little dude like you think you want to, bro, we got a whole different story we're gonna tell when we come out this office." And he was like, he looked around and he was like, "I like the way you got me in this room by yourself."
Right.
I was like, "Bruh, I can't fuck with them 20 niggas out there. But you and me in this room, because that door was oak and thick. It was gonna take all of them to get it down." Game shook my hand. He like, "Bro, I respect you." He said, "But you gotta get little dude." I'm like, "I got it."
Right.
But real shit though, you're gonna have to choose your cameraman and one more person, and everybody else gotta go downstairs and wait. Our owner don't allow this. She signs my checks. You've never signed a check for me. I need you to get rid of him, bro. He's like, "Cool." Told everybody in the hallway to move. He kept his cameraman, kept his manager. He went in there. He gave a great motherfucking interview. Talked about yuck mouth with the little tongue ring. That shit was funny. But you know, all that shit happened all because this nigga Ja got to smelling himself. When I tell you that this little nigga played, when this little nigga played the goddamn, bruh, the Chihuahua in the room, you couldn't tell him shit. And he was shooting orders at me like I was like he was signing my check.
Right.
So when it was all said and done, they left. "Hey, bro, nice meeting you. Wish you nothing but fame and your future is gonna be bright." Blah 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 blah. I went in that room, nigga, turn the mics off. You ever in your life put me in a situation like that shit again? It's gonna be all of us on you. I'm like, you tripping?
For sure.
But ever since then,
For sure was big. When I met him too, I'm like, this nigga huge.
bruh.
That nigga was real yoked up too
Yeah.
at that time.
Oh, yeah.
He was hella big.
Oh yeah.
That nigga stood up. I'm like, damn. First of all, I done met some rappers. I'm
He
like,
ain't no
nigga,
little
these
dude.
rappers be little ass niggas.
No,
man.
Game
That
is
was
the
a-
real deal.
Damn,
Right,
I
straight
didn't know he
football.
was that big.
He
Yeah,
like-
because a lot of them do be small,
He
bite
like-
size.
He like 6'4", 6'5".
Oh,
Game-
what?
Game-
6'4", 6'5", but he on some yokes.
The way you see Game in his videos,
He
and
the
his-
biggest Shadow for sure.
he literally my size. Like
Oh,
Game
shit.
ain't no, and everybody else around him,
Them niggas big.
they keep up.
Yeah.
Like he ain't got no little crew.
Oh.
Big ass nigga.
Even Whack, even short Whack probably like 5'6", but
Yeah,
he
but
on
Wack looked like somebody drew
prison
him.
yoke though. He on the prison yoke and he ready to.
Wack looked like somebody drew him. That
Yeah.
nigga is cut here. Like,
he on that.
or he quick to get on the couch at the club, take off his shirt because he know
Right.
Damn.
he drawn. Well, like nigga, this is not 300. Put your shirt back on.
It's a fact.
Okay, so we know what's coming up.
Yeah.
Now, when we come off restriction,
Mm-hmm.
how quick you ready to jump back into action?
I got a album dropping June 19th, Hood Baby. So yeah,
How you just gonna,
I'll let you know right there. Got a few weeks.
Hmm.
I'm back at it like that.
okay, so
And I just dropped 2 months ago. So the EP Big Solid came out 2 months ago. Full album coming out 3 weeks. Me and Darion got a collab album gonna come out after that too.
you and Darion. So explain to you and Darion. How did the you and Darion start to where y'all came up to now? Like, I don't want to say you like you Batman and Robin because both of y'all are great. So it's Batman and Batman.
Right. I don't know, you know, it's crazy. Me and him did. Me and Darion, we played football with each other in Pop Warner. You know what I'm saying? But once we got older and stuff, we wasn't like communicating and everything. But once we got to high school, I'm a year older than him
Okay.
in school years.
Okay.
So I was a sophomore and he was a freshman. I wasn't even doing music at the time. I'm being a straight football player.
Okay.
And he came to the G, and Darion was popping. Darion had 100,000 plays on MySpace. We talking junior high school.
Yeah, he told me about the little
He
group.
been
You won't
popping.
tell me the name of the little
Fly
group.
Boys, been popping.
I told you I would get it.
Fly
I
ass
told you I would get
Darion.
it.
Look, sneakerhead Darion. He was fly ass Darion. But he was popping. And he came from, man, you gotta rap. I was already rapping a little bit, but I stopped. So he's like, man, you gotta get back to rapping. So he got me back to rapping. I'm doing the rapping thing. But once we did the Twos Up together, it was just like, after that, it was just like everybody put us together. You know what I'm saying? It was just by default. It was just like, man, what's up with Trey Tyler and Darion?
Yeah,
Just like that.
because all bullshit aside, I thought y'all was a rap group.
It's crazy. Because people call me him and people call him me.
Hmm.
We don't look nothing alike
At all.
at all. But they be like, man, what's up, little Darion? I'll be like, nah, Trey's like, yeah, bro, my bad. Or he tell him,
But
like,
wait a
man,
minute,
that shit's
yeah,
hilarious.
bro. So that's somebody from the other side getting at you.
No, this is people, fans. These is fans just saying the wrong names. This shit be hilarious. Sometimes I just go with it.
Just
What's up with Lil Darion? What's up with you, bro? I ain't even correcting you. Sometimes they be messing up. The shit be hilarious, man. We just, I don't know, it's just something about, that's why we gotta do the collab. We gotta do the collab, because when we come together, it's like, everybody just be like, oh, we rocking with that. Like, so we ain't never done like hella songs together though. And he's double OB
Mm-hmm.
and I'm PMG, but it's not like it's no separation. It's just, we just got our own two things going on, but we come together. It's what I support what he got going on, and he support what I got going on.
Now it's crazy because when you was coming in, you was talking about you just getting back into this music thing.
Yeah.
I actually had Darion for an interview on the music video show on the videos.
Yeah.
And we talked before then, and he had to talk himself. Like, I was like, bro, you can't quit this music shit.
Yeah.
And he was like discouraged the way Sacramento was really rocking and supporting kind of thing. Like, he was like, I'm done with this shit. People are disloyal, people trying to get me. You know, the only person who I can fuck with is Trey Solid. Like, that nigga, he doing his thing. And like, it's only certain people shouting like, why am I still doing this? And I'm like, bruh, like, you really got shit. Like, he literally let me hear the whole album that night.
That's
Dear
another
Sacramento?
shit in the vault.
Dear Sacramento, I heard Dear Sacramento months.
He had it like a year or two before it came.
Bruh, like, he told me where the beat came from, how he got the beat and everything. Like, I know the whole story. Like, I literally sat in this room and talked Darion like, bruh, please don't give up this music shit.
Everything.
Months later, Dear Sacramento hit, and then you two,
Through the roof.
and
To
still
the roof.
climbing.
For sure. And you know, it's different from when we coming from the environment we coming from, to get the views that me and him them got without the rah-rah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's big, because if you ain't talking shoot 'em up bang bang, all that shoot 'em up bang bang shit popping. Niggas getting millions of views. They talking all that shoot 'em up bang bang shit.
Even the ones that go to jail and snitch their way out.
Man, man, talk about it, man. We stand on principles and morals. You hear me?
The rip.
But yeah, getting the views that we got off of that is just like, you know, it's just it gets discouraging. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we done we done did all the ups and downs and all the shit, and we done had just everybody, you know, act funny. You know, people count pockets, all that type of shit, from producers to studio engineers to videographers to all that shit, man. You know, they switch up, they act funny.
So how do y'all deal with that? Because it's got to be a
I'm cutting
daily.
niggas the fuck off. I can't. I done been past the whole. I'm finna mend this up, man. Listen, you do some whole shit, the bridge is burnt. Period.
Can't swim back across.
No, and I can swim.
Can't throw the rope over.
No.
Get the little swing. None of
Burning
that.
all those bridges, bro, because people get to acting funny. I stay the same. Listen, when you come do business with me, and you talk about you want to build and all that stuff, you trying to do that, I'm paying you. I'm still paying you at the same time. And messing with me is gonna get you a whole lot of clientele.
It really is.
I promise you, one post.
It
Even if
really,
the people
really
not
is.
supporting me, whatever they see me doing, they like, well, we know he gonna do it this type of way, so we need to go see who he messing with. So every time I mess with somebody before they're somebody. Then they start acting a little funny. Yeah, man, we cutting all that off, bro. I don't have time for that no more. You know, I just want to do business. I don't want to be your bro.
You don't want to be the
I
brother.
don't want to be the bro. I don't want to do none of that, bro.
Okay, so what is on the? Because we were talking about Atlanta.
Yeah.
A lot of cats don't understand that when you get in this game to change your environment.
Mm-hmm.
So what I don't understand is why motherfuckers want to get upset at a motherfucker who gets on
Mm-hmm.
and want to move the fuck up out of here.
Come on, bro. We already talking about like the politics, and then when I'm dealing with the police and stuff, like, let me go somewhere else.
Fast, let me get the fuck up out of here.
Let me
If
get
y'all
out
don't
of here,
like me
'cause I
that
mean-
much, let me just go.
Yeah, man, y'all could crash me out here for real.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
for real.
You could get killed. You can anything. You know what I'm saying? Just being here, like,
Bro.
man, you a target. You know, we're a target. I don't look like everybody. I
Bruh.
don't look like the other rappers from the
We
city.
was on lockdown, on restriction for 2 months.
Yeah,
2 months restriction.
yeah.
They finally opened up the gate, said, okay, y'all been cool, you've been doing your work, you read all the books, you washed and wiped everything down, go outside and play for a couple hours.
Man, you see what?
Everybody went to the river.
You see what happened?
When now 30 niggas jumped one dude. 30 niggas jumped one dude. 30 niggas one Mexican. The little skinny motherfucker with no shirt on, like he gonna get caught. You the only one he caught.
Nah.
But 30 niggas stomp out one dude. And if you look at the crowd, cause see, I look at shit. I really like. I was really like, why the fuck were y'all there? Everybody in New Jordans, jeans.
Memorial Day.
Nigga, wasn't nobody dressed to get in the water. Everybody took their $1,200 that Trump gave them. Went and got them new shoes, new jeans, the wife beaters because they had a little t-shirt up over the little sleeve because it was hot than a motherfucker out there. But you look cool.
For sure was hot.
But you jumped one dude. What the fuck was in your mind? We've been on restriction for 2 months.
Politics, yeah.
And you go out to the river and act a fool. Now, the sad part about all that was that a parent lost their child in that melee. I understand the politics. I get it. I respect the politics. I'm never going to mix them up again. I let somebody do that at the station. I let them do it. It was under my name. I took the blow for it. It'll never happen again. But at what point in time do politics fuck up life? And you just be like, I'm done. I can't do this shit no more.
You know what I say about that? You know, when I get asked like a similar question in most of the interviews, like what could be done, like them type of questions.
Ain't nobody got the answer for that.
Nobody got to answer. You know, I can tell them straight like this too. For your parents that's still alive, that done grew up and everything, and they see how stupid it was, only thing that can solve it is maturity. So until they mature, they don't even see how stupid it is.
If they get to where they can
That's
mature.
what I'm saying. You know, a lot of people gonna get killed before they mature.
Bruh, understand me. It was 20 to 30 dudes
Yeah.
stomping out this one cat.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like ants on a sugar cube.
Yeah.
Everybody couldn't have got a hit in
Mm-hmm.
without stepping on one of the partners.
Right. Now let me tell you the other side.
I'm listening.
Now you seen what happened at the Galleria.
Bruh, this morning.
Today,
Now you seen how many people.
And it wasn't even Galleria, it was Art and Fair.
No, but something happened at the Galleria though already.
I see, I didn't know
At
about
the
the Galleria.
Galleria, too?
Some days before what happened at the river. So now it was the same type of incident the other way around. So this is another incident. You feel me?
They
So that's what
literally-
I'm saying. They be politics.
They literally was fighting at Art and Fair today. And
Yeah,
what was
I'm
so
not saying
cold
that.
is these dumb motherfuckers was doing it in front of the news people as they were going live.
Stupid.
Ain't them guys, man.
Stupid.
None of it makes sense.
Look, I ain't never claimed to be somebody's role model. I ain't never claimed to know everything. But they killing us. If y'all don't start changing the way you think, the way you move, we won't make this shit. Like, it's a man that we are, I won't even say riot because it's not even a riot. We are having a rebellion against a system that was built to actually hold us down. And I understand the anger and the frustration that everybody's going through, because I feel it too. But you got to understand when and where and how to move in this, because I don't give a damn how big the politics is anywhere on either side of the track. They still the biggest gang on this planet, and they can clean up shit and write up paperwork to where they can still murder everybody and get away with it. Just for the simple fact, this man put this dude in a blood choke by putting his knee into his throat, and the whole world watched this man die as he was saying, "Mama, I can't breathe." And that right there, if you look in the dictionary and look up the word mama's boy, it's me leaning against the word. My mama called me in tears, and I couldn't do nothing. I ain't in that position, Mom. That's not me. Calm down. It's good. But it took a whole city to burn down a police station, rob and burn down a Target, a couple other stores they didn't loot and whatnot. And people want to say, well, how is that helping your cause? And somebody put up a meme like, it was robbing and looting, how is this really helping your cause? And someone said, well, when we were kneeling quietly, you didn't want to let that happen either. So now that we had to force our way, I personally, if I'm driving down the street and a cop get behind me, I'm spooked. Cause I'm 6'6", 312. I am my daddy's wish. My daddy said he wanted a sun as dark as midnight without moon and stars. That is me, goddammit.
Came to fruition.
My motherfucking car is black as me. My windows is blacker than me. I got to roll down all the windows. I turn off cars. I have literally got to the point where I drop my keys outside the damn car door with my hands out. Because I'm not trying to be a mistake. I can't imagine what the family is going through over that. And now we got all these videos that's popping up of different black men in different cities getting killed. Like, all this stuff is now coming up now. And it goes all the way back to when people were saying the NWA wasn't just creating music. They was really like telling you what was really happening.
It was.
So what is it that you can say?
We talking on that level. Look, man.
You grew up in a two-parent household. My parents separated when I was young, but my parents were there.
Yeah.
They had children, they took care of the kids. I come from the old school. Pops was out there, he was doing his thing, but Pops was military. Pops was a state employee. Mom, highly educated. Like, she graduated college at 16, like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So, when I do dumb shit, it's because I chose to do dumb shit.
For sure.
So I'm not an ignorant motherfucker by no means.
Right.
But at what point in time do you say you ain't gotta be bowing down to these people? But when they pull you over, don't be talking shit to these people. Like they waiting for you to say something smart. Like they waiting for you to say something smart so they can snatch you out of the car and damn near break your arms and put some cuffs on you and throw you in the back. I'm 6'6". I don't fit in the back of a cop car. I don't fit in your Jeep. So,
I don't say nothing.
so, bruh, I'm the most
I ain't
polite
never talked
person
shit to the
ever.
Right.
I ain't never in my life talked. I done been slammed on cop cars, all that shit.
You ain't
Bruh.
gotta talk shit to him. You ain't gotta say
Bruh.
shit to him.
I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Davis, California, y'all cold piece of work. I used to go to a club out there called the Davis Grad, and they had a cop, no lie, right hand to God, that was what is called a little person.
Right.
I didn't know any better. When I literally,
Caught in the middle.
when I literally saw this motherfucker pull up and have to jump out of the car, like he damn near needed a parachute and a slide, and I started cracking the fuck up.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was like, Shadow, shut the fuck up. I was like, what? What's he gonna do? Crawl up my leg? And the cop was hot.
Yeah, he was.
Bruh, he got on the radio called Three Cops My Size.
Oh, you think it's a game?
It's a big
Oh.
one. It's a
Three
big
cops,
one.
three cops my
Right.
size. They went into the nightclub and pulled me out from the DJ booth, cuffed me, put me in the back of the car, took me out to the motherfucking cow fields, and whooped my ass.
For surely.
Mhm.
You know, little man had to show you his
Bruh.
muscle. Oh, you think it's a game? Okay.
When I say
Okay.
whoop my ass, he put my dad to shame. These motherfuckers beat my ass and left me out in the field because I laughed at the midget. Which is still funny, but I ain't stupid gonna make that mistake again.
Hell no.
He could be the bruh. It's a respect issue, and I disrespected him, and he was like, "I'm gonna get the last laugh," and he motherfucking did. So
Still not right.
when you tell, because now you see the shows where, you know, black parents have this black child on the television shows, and they're sitting there with y'all. You know, if a cop pulls you over, don't be disrespectful. If they tell you to stop, stop. If they tell you to put your hands up, put your hands up. Do you think that's really sinking into the mindset of some of these young cats?
Man, sometimes I don't even feel like they talking mess. I
Right.
think it'd be the majority of the time it'd be you got police that wasn't even raised in these type of environments, so they already scared off the rip. So they coming into this situation scared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They coming into it scared. And that's the main thing
You-
right there.
And
Keep
that
it
badge
real.
give them
You
extra
keep it
power
real.
when
Most
they,
cops-
when they
most-
weak and ain't got
most
no
cops-
power. That badge.
Keep it real. Most cops is that dude in high school
Like pussy.
who didn't get no girlfriend, who didn't make the basketball, football, baseball, anything, goddamn chess club. He couldn't do anything. Got to the point where he could take a test, passed the test, and they gave him a gun and a badge and a vest. Now he's Superman.
Check this out, man. We gotta start recording this shit.
You can't go nowhere now and not get on
Man,
film.
you shouldn't have recorded it though. I already told my partners. The police on my neck to record.
Do
You
something.
better get him off me. What? Get him off me.
And now, all
Get him
these,
off
all
me.
these, all these videos are coming up now, and it's actually just that. It's actually real dudes like helping get cops off of the homies now.
They need to though.
Like I saw one today. I felt bad for the cop, but he deserved that shit because dude was sitting up with his little, you know, he had his little coronavirus mask on. He had his little phone in the cop's face. Cop snatched the phone out of his hand and threw his phone. That dude cocked back.
Right.
Cop hit the car and slid down. Took off. One cop pulled out the time to hit the dude. Dude took off so fast he couldn't even hit the dude.
Right.
Man, they had to pick that little cop up, jaw over here now. Like,
That's what gotta happen,
you
bro.
was a tough guy a minute ago.
Really, y'all want war.
Really, that's what, at the end of the
That's
day.
what y'all want. Y'all want
At the
war.
end of the day.
But what about those cops who are good cops?
Yeah, what about the guys that are good?
With good black guys.
Good black guys too.
Right.
That's getting overshadowed by, you know what I'm saying? So just like it's good cops, it's bad cops. Just like it's good black people, it's bad black people.
So do you think, first of all, the cop who put who just killed this man in Minneapolis,
Yeah,
personally, they arrested him
he ain't
to
gonna
quiet
be.
the city.
Man,
Don't
he
mean
gonna
shit.
quit it. Man,
Right.
listen, he gonna what they call it? He gonna get acquitted.
But here's the thing.
And get put on
They all be-
fired and still get paid.
But here's the thing.
They all beat it.
You killed a man
Period.
on a camera, and the world watched you kill this man, and they book you for third degree
I mean, that's slap.
Nothing.
and involuntary manslaughter,
Right. Nothing.
Involuntary, like how you're on his neck.
and
Right.
wouldn't get the fuck up. How
And
you,
he stayed on his neck while he was dead.
Right.
You didn't give him a chance. And then it was 3 cops on the rest of his body though.
Watching.
They was on his legs, and y'all got this man with his hands behind his back. He can't do nothing.
nothing.
Y'all got control of it. Like, man, say, dude,
No
our
threat.
partners better get him off me. That's how we live. You better get him off me.
Ain't shit gonna change until they give one of them motherfuckers a death penalty, like, and really make a example
Example.
out of one of them, 2 of them, some good cases.
But when you have a president saying those thugs down there, you got
Oh,
another
yeah.
thing coming. I mean,
he ain't say nothing about the man. Say,
Not at all.
but at the same time, he said that somebody put up a picture of 3 white dudes rioting in the city, and the question was, do you mean these thugs?
Yeah. No, not at all. No, not
No.
us.
That's just another word for niggas.
Right.
You know, I don't mean
With all
to
that,
bring
right.
the whole interview down. I know
You
that's
did it
just
because
what-
it's real. Because
I
I
just
was on my
noticed-
way here and they was protesting
Yeah.
at Oak
Yeah.
Park. Like the whole on ramps on both sides was shut down. I seen the police line heavy. I just shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta do
Look.
something.
I don't care who you are, how tough you are. I don't care about none of that. I really don't. But your mama, your daddy, big mama, papa, your girlfriend, your shawty. Some of you niggas can get away say that other word. Do you? They want to see you get home.
Yes.
Get home by any means necessary. Learn how to do what is commonly known as shut the fuck up. Stop talking shit to these dudes with these guns and badges like they ain't shit, because they trying to be tough guys and all y'all doing is feeding into that shit. Don't let them bully you into getting on the news. Don't be the next one. By no means be the next one. Please don't. Get home. Go talk to that person who's at the house. Like, this is what just happened to me, and sit back and be thankful that you home, because you may feel some kind of way by not saying some shit to this cop because he disrespected you. But when you calm down and you really think about what could have happened, y'all, man, just get home. Just get home. I don't care what it takes. Just get home. So, we gonna go ahead and shut this down now. I done brought the mood all the way down. I hurt my feelings. I'm
You
gonna
ain't
go ahead.
writing it down. It's the reality. It's what it really is.
But you know, here it is. Minneapolis was rioting, rebelling, and here we are, all the way on the West Coast, doing the same thing. All in this man's name who had he didn't have to be done that way at
Like
all.
George. Yeah.
He didn't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. And I really, my heart goes out to the family. Number prayers for you and yours. That's that. But, brother, thank you for coming through. I finally got your ass here.
Yeah.
Sent me a catalog, JCPenney size catalog of music by Trey Solid. This was like, he gave me like 30 songs, y'all. I swear to God, it's gonna be Trey Solid for the week. But anytime, bruh. Especially before the album drop, you need to come on back, bruh.
Come on back, little baby, man.
We gonna do some shit. I'm gonna have the DJ playing your shit while we talking about it. Matter of fact, we can do a listening party up in here, bro.
Yeah.
While you playing,
All right.
I got you.
That's a fact.
Say hi to Pops for me.
Yeah.
I'm your man Shadow. This is the spotlight on hype-radio.com. Y'all heard her, but you didn't see her. You know, that's Miss Ja from the Queen's Table. She's over there putting her little 2 cents in because she got some of us at home, and she wants to see them get home. So that's what it is. All I'm saying is just get home. This is your man Shadow. This is hype-radio.com. I'm tongue-tied because I got so much shit to say. This is the spotlight. We gonna get it, y'all. I'll holla.